Yes, sir. It's 103 Jams, Hip Hop and R&B, home of the Breakfast Club in the morning. DJ DC on the radio. You never know who's gonna stop by the stew. Now, folks can say, this guy, he's the hottest artist in the 757 right now. Is that safe to say?
It's safe to say, no cap.
It's safe to say, man. Look, Ysn Capo is in the building. Welcome to the session, sir.
Hey, welcome. Thank y'all for having me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. All right, so from Portsmouth, correct?
Yes.
All right, so what part of Portsmouth? I know there's like parts. Like everybody.
I'm from downtown.
Downtown?
Yeah.
So what are the parts in Portsmouth? Like what are they like?
Uptown and downtown.
And
that's
downtown.
The part we got. Okay.
So like South Side and all that stuff. That's not a.
No, that's just part of the.
Part like Calamana, that like all of them together.
Like what we gonna say that the manor is?
Is that up? Is that
mid?
That's uptown. That's considered uptown?
Yeah. Yeah. We gonna say it. I don't wanna. All right, we're gonna say the real uptown.
The real uptown, okay. Yeah. So what's downtown then? What we consider
Southside, Swanson. That's it.
Okay. All right, that's what's up, man. All right, so look, Ysn Capo, he has a new project out. It's called Gemini Cap. Yeah. You want to explain the title?
Yeah, I'm a Gemini, you know. So that's basically the title. You know what I'm saying?
So what came about naming that? Just
I ain't gonna lie, it won't even that me being a Gemini. Like I got volumes, like, you know, I did on 1, 2, and this the third one. So it was just basically like when I was doing the tracks, it was like when I finally like laid the track list down, it was like, boy, these feelings everywhere. So you know that's what they say Geminis be. So it just fit, you know what I'm saying, right into the concept.
Who else is Gemini? Is Kanye Gemini?
Yeah, Kanye.
Okay, so it all makes sense. Okay, all right. So you feel like you getting your feelings a lot? You feel like?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
But I say them too, though. That's the other thing about Gemini. As we said, you know, people getting their feelings and like run away from them. We be like, hey, I don't like this.
Word. That's what's up, man. All right. So I follow you on Instagram, man. You do a lot of posting and deleting, man. You know. So is that a Gemini trait? Is that a Gemini trait?
For sure. I be having to think like I am you know what I'm saying? People watching me, so I had to.
So what made you like? So when did you notice like, man, you know, I might gotta change my ways? 'Cause a lot of folks have got some eyes on me now, so I gotta kind of watch what I do. When did that like come to your mind? Like, yeah, wow.
But I ain't gonna lie, like when I did the Gemini Volume 2, I got a look song Crazy Enough. When I seen the impact, I was like, yeah, I got to be you know what I'm saying? Like, and then kids love me, so yeah, you know, I can't treat Instagram like a notebook sometimes.
Got you. All right, so let's go to some posts and deletes that I seen, man. All right, so you said music doesn't work for a lot of y'all because y'all some haters, producers, artists, etc. Stop hating. You want to explain that?
Yeah, like in VA, like if it ain't their cousin or something, they don't like it. Like that's a big thing in VA. Like if you ain't their cousin, uncle, little brother, they don't support it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta wait. You know, I waited. I seen everybody have their turn, you know? Yeah. Sometimes you gotta wait. It ain't always just VA think like you gonna happen overnight. I don't believe in happening though. That's just me. I feel like you gotta start a little bit to get where you wanna be. I don't got no problem with doing it. That was just one of them people be, you know.
So as far as like the artists out here, like as far as what you did, as far as your journey, as far as the music thing. So what did you do? Did you just continue putting out music and stuff? You didn't like did you like one of those artists that begged for features and kind of begged for support and all that stuff?
Nah, like I give out features. Like I always had a wave. Like even before like I had a SoundCloud wave. Like I was getting millions of views on SoundCloud. It just VA don't, you know, they don't pay attention.
How you feel? Why you feel it took so long for the VA to actually get behind you?
Cause I wasn't stable as an artist. Like I was rapping, but I wasn't an artist. I ain't know the other side of, you know, like when people used to be like a business side, it really is one. And I ain't understand it at the time. Like I had the views, I just ain't know how to get paid off on. But
I think that's how a lot of people are though. You're not the only one who's like that, bro. Like trust me, there's a lot, a whole bunch of people, man. But that's the thing. Like I'm trying to figure out like how can we help, you know, get y'all the money that you deserve, especially like because you never know, one song may just blow up, and then once it blow up, you're not ready for, to get your check from it.
Yeah,
because it blew up. Now you're trying to figure things out. It didn't hit a mill, and you missed that whole, you know what I mean?
No question, yeah.
So stuff like that, I do wonder about it, and I want to figure out a way to help artists, do get right. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go to another post and delete. All right, so you said I had to go to my mother's gravesite and tell her I got a Pusha T feature. My mom used to love the clips, man. Tell me about your mom's, man. What does she mean?
She passed away from cancer,
Yeah.
But like even with this album, like even getting a Pusha feat, it wasn't like okay, I pushing my dog, all a long way. But it was like this was really, I dropped it on her birthday too.
Yeah.
So that was like one of her, like even with the clips, like the grinding video, we was staying out there then.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Word?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was.
So was she in like a cameo?
Oh, I really don't know. I ain't gonna lie. Like my cousin, I have to tell you, because I was such a baby. I just know we was staying out there though.
That's hard. Does Pusha know this?
Oh yeah. I had let him know.
All right, so let's talk about a feature, man. How did the feature come about? And let's talk about the record.
The feature came because I just did, being a Gemini, I straight DM'd him and said, hey, I asked to pay for it. I was like, how much you gonna charge me for the feature? He was like, I'll never charge you for the feature, man. Like,
come on now, Push. Hey, that's love, man. Because trust me, can't everybody get a feature with Push now,
no
bro?
question.
Like,
No
come
question.
on
That's
now.
what Crazy was telling me, so I had,
That is facts, bro. So that's love, man. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Push, man.
Yeah,
so let's talk
Push.
about the record. It's called Big Headed. How let's talk about that. How that came about.
Yeah, I was. It's really a song like me just like showing people my lane of music. Like you don't always got to be a killer. You ain't always got to know.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got their own way of saying stuff. It was just this track is just showing like I ain't changed. Like people think like once you do certain stuff or hit certain milestones that you this or that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a song to let them know like I still know where I'm from.
That's what's up, man. All right, so listen, I'm gonna premiere this joint, man. So go ahead, introduce this joint. Let them know who you are, and go ahead and introduce the joint.
Ysn Capo, the biggest right now. Y'all know, man. This big headed feature Pusha T, hottest out right now. We hit 100K in a day. Y'all go tap in, man.
Exclusive right here, VA. Tune in. All right, we're gonna get right back into it. 3, 2, 1. All right, VA. So if you're just not tuned in, we got Ysn Capo in the building. He has a new project out called Gemini Cap. He has a fire song featuring Pusha T up there called Big Headed. Make sure you go stream that. It's on all platforms, correct?
Yeah, all platforms.
All right, so what is the best advice you ever got from somebody, man?
Damn.
What's the best advice? I had to ask one of them.
One time this was I probably was like 18, I got locked up, and I was and this man, he was like 60. He asked me like, why was I like was I a rapper? And I'm telling him like, yeah, man. This when I was on SoundCloud, so I'm telling him like, yeah, I just hit 200K on Sound. Like I'm telling him, and he like he just hit me with the like, what are you doing with it though? Like he just like you just right here with me. Then I'm hitting him with I'm on the block. He like, what you on the block for? Like he just was hitting me with stuff that made sense, and I just from there just took me to another level. Like I was all music. Like I wasn't even hanging out anymore. It just turned me to a artist though. Like,
and sometimes it take things like that, to kind of I would say be at your lowest to kind of figure things out.
No
you know
question.
what I'm saying? Would you say I was probably your lowest?
Definitely my lowest, no question.
That's it takes things like sometimes it takes things like that to kind of get you out the mud and be like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this stuff right. And let me go ahead and turn it up, man. So as far as have you ever felt the need to leave the city to get to another level?
Me honest, I don't believe in that because I feel like when you hear other artists, they never left their career. So it's always a thing with me. I always believe in music. I might just be a music person, but I believe if your music good enough, it's gonna go there. I feel like pushing them ain't leave, missing ain't leave. Like if you got the music, you got the music. That's how I believe. I don't believe you gotta move nowhere. People be blowing from anywhere now. Like back in the day, I feel like that, but now you got the internet. You can sit at the crib blow. I don't believe in that.
That's what's up, man. All right, so what's your favorite song of the project other than the Pusha T feature?
I ain't gonna lie. My favorite song probably Drunk Nights, for real. It's a real nice song. Featuring my little brother, so it means a lot to me.
So how that come about? You want to explain that?
Yeah, I be at him. I be my little brother's name YL and Newski. Like I be pressuring him so much to be an artist. I don't want him to be like in the streets or nothing. So he like to rap. So he was just sending me songs. I was just like, nah. He kept asking to get on the album. I'm like, nah. And then he made a trailer to that. Like I ain't even heard. He made a trailer to it, and I just was like, hey, I got to get on that. And it just turned to my favorite song. Like I really play that more than myself. So
that's what's up, man. All right. So Ysn Capo. All right. So if anybody were to go to Portsmouth, right? If you were had a who's your favorite artist? Like who's somebody you want to work with? Anybody?
Ye.
So if Ye were to come to P-Town, right? What would you take Ye to eat in Portsmouth? What would you take Ye?
Bar 9.
Bar 9?
For sure.
Why's that? What they got there?
Best food, best everything. I ain't gonna lie.
What Bar 9 at? What's that?
George Washington.
George Washington Highway.
Yes, Lord.
All right, it's at the Bar 9, man. You have to check it out. So what would you recommend him to order there? Like pasta?
My brother say pasta. I'm gonna say the what's the dip called? Yeah, the buffalo chicken dip.
Okay.
What you be getting, brother? Oh yeah, the pasta.
So what is it? What kind of pasta is it? It's
I don't
just
eat that pasta. Oh, tight.
how you want it.
They got salmon. They got everything. You got to check it out, though, Bar 9. That drink, I ain't gonna lie.
Say less. I'm gonna check it out, man. That's what's up. All right, so if you're just not tuning in, we got Ysn Capo in the building. I appreciate you taking the time to stop by and kick it with the kid. This is not gonna be the last interview. So what I like to say is, like I'm saying, stay grounded, man. Keep grinding. Do not let none of these, because let's keep it 100, bro. Like you're talking to the females in your records, bro.
Yeah.
So and that's what you're winning. I'm telling you,
No
you're
question,
winning,
no
bro.
question.
I'm telling you, that's you literally went. Everybody went this way, you went this way.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. That's for
And
question.
that's what separates you and makes you sound different than everybody else. And I'm telling you, I think I had this talk with Big Will too. He was like, bro, he's got
Big Will,
the
my
ladies,
dog. Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He was like, bro, I'm telling you. I think the same night, you're like, bro, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, he's got the ladies, and that's why I've been trying to tell folks. Like
Yeah, you
these
got to
women,
get the ladies, yeah.
I don't know if you heard it. Women be shopping, baby. I don't know if you heard that.
Women definitely buy shirts,
Yes.
everything. They buy merch, everything. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm telling you,
No
fellas, you gotta tone it
And they
down a
keep
little
you
bit.
on
You know,
repeat.
talk to the ladies, fellas. Please, just talk to them. I'm telling you, you'll see the results, man.
I'm telling you, and they keep it on repeat. They don't hate. They don't be like turning it
At
on.
all.
They put
Exactly.
their
If they
friend
love you,
on.
they'll
Yeah.
love you. I'm gonna keep it 100. That's how I pretty much got my DJ stuff started. I used to do a part of the night where I play nothing but slow songs.
Oh yeah, see.
Nothing but slow songs. And this is when I don't know how old y'all are, but I DJ'd everywhere, bro. I DJ'd everywhere. You probably heard of Mr. Nasty. I DJ'd the Cave. I don't know if y'all been there when y'all were younger.
Yeah, we
I used to DJ there every Sunday. That was my spot. I started that joint. I used to do a joint called Mr. Nasty Time every Sunday. I'm talking, we started that joint with nobody coming in there. We like, just do it free. We used to cut off all the lights in that joint, right? And just play nothing but slow songs. I'm talking about niggas get nasty in that motherfucker. I'm talking about. And then we decided to do a pajama party.
Oh yeah.
Come on now and doing that. Come on, bro. The female used to come in there loving. Of course, when there's females there, guess who comes with them?
Yeah.
The fellas.
That's how it is with the music, though, for real.
Exactly. When you ride with a female, like, what are you listening to? They gonna look and see what they listen to. They gonna listen to it.
No question.
The same thing with these little sitcoms and stuff. They gonna say, what the hell these females watching these love and hip hop stuff? You gonna peek in there and see
I ain't
what the hell.
gonna lie.
Like
What's the baddest? I ain't gonna lie.
same thing, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They gonna fight. They gonna know somebody up there. They may not know what's going on, but they know somebody up there. All because of the females, though. But for sure, man. Like you got them a lot, bro. Keep doing your thing. And of course, we're behind you. Anytime you need me for something, you know I got you. This is not gonna be the last interview. So next interview, I need to see a couple M's in your pocket.
Oh, no question, no question. That's what we're going for. No question.
And give me like 2%. That's all I need, baby. Hey, Capo, I appreciate you taking the time, brother.
I appreciate you, man. 103 Jams, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir.